Hey party people! Did you know that figuring out if someone likes you can be more complicated than solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded? If you're tired of deciphering mixed signals and ready to crack the code on whether your crush is crushing back, buckle up! We're diving into the top 10 signs he's totally into you, even if he's trying to hide it. And hey, while you're here, spill the tea in the comments below about your own experiences with secret admirers. Now let's get this bread, shall we? 3. Does this mystery man seem to magically appear wherever you are? If he's always popping up in your vicinity, even if he doesn't always chat you up, it could be a major sign he's smitten. Why else would he subject himself to your 3-hour study sessions or awkwardly linger around the chip aisle? He's trying to integrate himself into your life, hoping to catch your eye. Observe if he makes an effort to acknowledge you when he's around. Does he steal glances your way when he thinks you're not looking? If yes, congrats! You've got yourself a stage 5 clinger. Just kidding, but seriously, it's a good sign he's trying to stay on your radar. 4. If this dude remembers that you prefer almond milk in your lattes, even though you only mentioned it once, then honey, he's totally crushing. Most people can barely remember where they put their car keys, let alone recall a random detail you shared. So if he's storing away these little nuggets of information about you, it means he's paying attention. He's trying to build a connection. By remembering the little things, he's showing you that he sees you, hears you, and values what you have to say. He's building a bridge to your heart, one meticulously memorized detail at a time. If he surprises you by remembering that you hate cilantro or that you're allergic to cats, it's a surefire sign he's going above and beyond to store away all the intel he can about you. 5. Let's address the green elephant in the room. Jealousy. It's a tricky emotion, often messy and sometimes downright irrational. But when it comes to deciphering a dude's feelings, a little sprinkle of jealousy can be a telltale sign he's harboring serious feelings for you. I'm talking about those subtle shifts in his demeanor when you're chatting with another guy or laughing a little too hard at your coworker's jokes. Does his smile falter ever so slightly? Does he suddenly appear in your peripheral vision as if he's trying to subtly mark his territory? These are classic signs of a man who's realizing he might have some competition for your affections. His jealousy stems from wanting to be the one making you smile and laugh. His actions are practically shouting, "Hey, that should be me you're flirting with!" So, the next time you're out with your crush, pay close attention to how he reacts when you're interacting with other guys. Chapter 4. He's like your mirror image, but with less hairspray. You're sitting across from your crush, sipping your iced latte, and you casually twirl a strand of hair around your finger. And what does he do? He subconsciously reaches up and adjusts his own hair. Coincidence? I think not. This is the fascinating phenomenon of mirroring, and it's a surefire sign he's totally vibing with you on a subconscious level. When we're attracted to someone, we tend to mimic their body language, tone of voice, even breathing patterns. It's like our bodies are trying to say, "Hey, look at us. We're basically the same person." Pay close attention to his movements when you're together. Does he lean in when you lean in? Does he take a sip of his drink when you take a sip of yours? If you answered yes, then congrats. You've got him mirroring your every move. Mirroring is all about creating a sense of harmony and understanding, and it's a powerful indicator that he's completely smitten with your amazingness. 9. Chapter 5. He's a teaser, but like in a cute way, not a mean way. If he's always poking fun at your taste in music or your knack for attracting pigeons, it might be his way of flirting. Light-hearted, good-natured ribbing is all in good fun. The kind of teasing that makes you roll your eyes and think, "He's so annoying, but I love it." Teasing creates a playful, flirty dynamic. It's a sign of comfort and silliness. Pay attention to his tone and body language. Is there a twinkle in his eye? A mischievous smirk? Congrats, you're the target of his affections. So next time he teases you, fire back with a witty retort. Playful banter might just spark a love affair. Chapter 6. He's all about that physical touch, but like in a respectful way. Let's talk about physical touch, because this is where things can get tricky. Now, I'm not condoning any unwanted advances or inappropriate touching of any kind. Consent is always key, my friends. But if this guy is constantly finding excuses to brush his hand against yours, to playfully touch your arm when he makes you laugh, or to gently guide you through a crowded room, it could be a sign that he's totally smitten with you. Physical touch is a powerful form of communication. It can convey warmth, affection, and even desire, all without saying a single word. Pay attention to the frequency, duration, and context of his touch. Does he linger a little longer than necessary when he hands you a pen? Does he find excuses to be in your personal space, like leaning in close to whisper something in your ear? These subtle touches could be his way of testing the waters, of seeing how you respond to his physical presence. And if you're into it, don't be afraid to reciprocate. A gentle touch on his arm, a playful pat on the back, or even just leaning in closer when he's talking can send a powerful message that you're feeling the connection too. 9. Who doesn't love a good compliment? And when it comes from a guy you're crushing on, it's enough to make your heart skip a beat. But here's the thing about compliments. They can be tricky to decipher. Is he just being nice, or is there a deeper meaning behind his words? It's all about paying attention to the details. What is he complimenting you on? Is it something superficial, like your outfit or your hair? Or is he noticing the things that make you uniquely you, like your sense of humor, your intelligence, or your infectious laugh? If he's taking the time to compliment the qualities that make you special, it's a good sign that he sees you for who you truly are and genuinely appreciates those qualities. But it's not just about the content of the compliment, it's also about his delivery. Does he stumble over his words a little bit, as if he's nervous about saying the right thing? Does he look you in the eye when he's speaking, as if he really wants you to believe his words? If yes, then congrats, you've officially melted his heart. Let's talk about nerves, because we've all been there. That heart-racing, palm-sweating, stomach-flipping feeling that comes with being around someone you're totally crushing on. And guess what? Guys get nervous too. Sometimes their nerves manifest in the most adorable and endearing ways. So, if your crush turns into a bumbling mess of stutters and giggles whenever you're around, don't mistake it for disinterest. It might just be his heart doing backflips at the mere sight of you. When we're nervous, our bodies go into overdrive, our heart rate increases, our palms sweat, and our brains turn into a jumbled mess of incoherent thoughts. But when we're attracted to someone, those nerves are often amplified. Why? Because we care what they think. We want to make a good impression. We want them to like us back, and the fear of rejection can be paralyzing. So how can you tell if his nerves are a sign of attraction rather than just plain old anxiety? Pay attention to his body language. Does he fidget with his phone, his keys, or his hair when he's talking to you? Does he blush or avoid eye contact? These are all classic signs that he's head over heels for you, even if he's trying his best to play it cool. Let's talk about peacocking. No, I'm not talking about actual birds strutting their stuff. Guys sometimes go above and beyond to impress the object of their affection. Like peacocks, they put on a dazzling display, but with less plumage and more awkwardness. How can you tell if he's trying to impress you? It can manifest in many ways. He might become a master chef, or engage in deep conversations, show off his physical prowess. He's showcasing his best qualities, putting on a performance just for you, so the next time he brags, don't roll your eyes. It's all part of his sweet, elaborate ritual. Finding someone who truly listens to you is like finding a unicorn riding a roller coaster while eating a taco. It's rare, it's magical, and it's something you never want to let go of. So if this guy hangs on to your every word like you're sharing the secrets of the universe, it's a surefire sign that he's totally smitten with you. He's not just waiting for his turn to speak, he's genuinely interested in what you have to say, your thoughts, your dreams, your fears, even your rambling stories about that weird dream you had last night. He remembers the details that most people would gloss over. He asks follow-up questions. He engages in meaningful conversations and genuinely values your opinions, even if he doesn't agree with them. But it's not just about the words, it's also about his body language. Does he make eye contact when you're talking? Does he lean in close as if he's hanging on to your every word? If yes, then congrats, you found yourself a keeper. Ayy. Well, there you have it, folks. The top 10 signs he's totally crushing on you, even if he's trying his darndest to hide it. Remember, deciphering the language of love can be tricky, but with a little observation and a whole lot of intuition, you'll be a love detective in no time. So the next time you catch him stealing glances your way, remembering your favorite ice cream flavor, or nervously fidgeting with his keys, don't be afraid to make a move. Life's too short to wait around for him to make the first move. Channel your inner Beyoncé, unleash your inner confidence, and go after what you want. And hey, if it turns out he's not interested, well, at least you tried. There are plenty of other fish in the sea, and trust me, you deserve someone who's not afraid to shout their love from the rooftops. Now go forth and conquer, my love warriors.